Welcome to our YouTube channel, Maths Point. In our today's video tutorial, we'll be talking about transversal and types of angles formed by transversal. So let's start our today's video tutorial with the definition of transversal, and then we will see the pairs of angles formed by transversal. So let's see the definition here. A line which intersects two lines at distinct points. That means at different points is called a transversal. It simply means transversal is a line that intersects two lines at different points. Let's have some figures here and we will try to understand what does this transversal mean. We have three figures here. In figure 1, we are having two lines L and M, and there is another line N which is intersecting L and M at two different points. One is P, which is the point of intersection between M and N, and there is another point Q, which is the point of intersection between L and N. So in this case, N is transversal. Again, we can see here, if we will see this point of intersection between L and M, let's consider this as R. We can see here this line M is intersecting line N at P and line L at R. So we can say line M is also transversal. Similarly here, if we will see line L intersects line N at Q and line M at R. So we can say that this line L is also transversal. So in this first figure, we can say any one of these three lines can be considered as transversal because each line is intersecting other two lines at different points. Now here in figure 2, we can see here we are again having two lines L and M, and then there is another line N which is intersecting these two lines at different points. One is P, another is Q. So we can say N is transversal. But in figure 3, we can see all the three lines are intersecting only at one point, so they form concurrent lines. But as per the definition of transversal, it must intersect two lines at different points. But here, in this case, that is in figure 3, line N, L, and M, all the three lines are intersecting, or we can say there is a common intersection point between these three. So there is no line which can be considered as transversal. So these are simply concurrent lines. Now here, the portion of the line, or we can say the portion of the transversal that lies between the two lines, or we can say that is between one point of intersection to another point of intersection. That means this segment of transversal from P to Q, this segment is known as intercept. Intercept of the transversal. So we can say here transversal is simply a line which intersects two lines at distinct points or different points. So we are having transversal in figure 1, and we can take any of these three lines as transversal because each line is intersecting other two at different points. Then in figure 2nd, N is transversal, but in figure 3, none of the lines can be considered as transversal as all the three are intersecting only at one point. Now let's see the types of angles formed by transversal. Actually, it is the pairs of angles formed by transversal. So we are having here the figure in which line S is transversal to line N and M. And if we will see at one point of intersection, four angles are formed. So here The intersection of N and S forms four angles 1, 2, 3, and 4. Similarly, the intersection of the two lines S and M, they form four angles 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we can say when transversal intersects the two lines, eight angles are formed, and some of the angles lie out of the lines. So we can say that they are lying in the exterior portion, and some of the angles lie in between the lines. That portion is considered as interior. So there are some angles that lie in the interior and there are some angles that lie in the exterior. This region that lies between the two lines is interior, and the region that lies out of the lines, that's exterior. So here, before coming to the pairs of angles formed with the transversal, we will see the exterior angles and the interior angles. It's simple that those angles which lie in the exterior of the lines are called the exterior angles. So simply here in this figure we can see angle 1 lies in the exterior, angle 2 lies in the exterior, similarly angle 7 lies in the exterior, and angle 8 lies in the exterior. So these angles are called exterior angles. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 7, angle 8, these are called exterior angles. And then there are other four angles that lie in between the lines. We call them as interior angles. So exterior angles are those that lie in the exterior portion, and interior angles are those which lie in the interior. Now we will see the different pairs of angles formed by the transversal with these two lines. We will categorize them into two groups. The first one is angles that lie on the same side of transversal. That means those angles which lie either on the left side of the transversal or they lie on the right side of the transversal. We'll be forming the pairs of these four that lie on the left side and the pairs of these four that lie on the right side. So on the left side we are having different pairs, but here it is angles on the same side of transversal. So transversal is forming angles with both the lines. So the first point that it should be having different vertices. The pairs of angles that we'll be taking here should be having different vertices. The first pair that we are taking here is corresponding angles, and it is simple. It is saying pairs of angles that lie on the same side of transversal, as we have taken this group on the same side of transversal. Then we are having these angles on the same side: 1, 4, 5, 8, 2, 3, 6, 7. So the first point says different vertices. So 1, 5, it can be the group of angle 1, angle 5. It can be the pair of angle 1, angle 8. It can be the pair of angle 4, angle 5. It can be the pair of angle 4, angle 8. Similarly, on the right side, if we will take, it can be the pair of angle 2, angle 6, angle 2, angle 7, angle 3, angle 6, angle 3, angle 7. Because we said it is the pairs of angles that lie on the same side. So these four lie on the left side of the transversal and the other four lie on the right side of transversal. And the first point is they should be having different vertices. So we took the different pairs of angles that are formed here on the same side of transversal with different vertices. That is angle 1, angle 5, angle 1, angle 8, angle 4, angle 5, angle 4, angle 8. Similarly on the right side, angle 2, angle 6, angle 2, angle 7, angle 3, angle 6, and angle 3, angle 7. Then the second point is one should lie in the interior and another should lie in the exterior. So one should lie in the interior and another in the exterior. So we are having here angle 1 that lies in the exterior and angle 5 lies in the interior. So we can say this pair is corresponding angle pair. Similarly, Angle 1 and angle 8 both are lying in the exterior, so this pair can't be considered as corresponding angle pair. Then angle 4, angle 5 both lie in the interior, so this pair can't be considered as corresponding angle pair. Then angle 4, angle 8, angle 4 lies in the interior and angle 8 lies in the exterior. So this pair can be considered as corresponding angle pair. Similarly, on the right side, if you will see, angle 2 lies in exterior, angle 6 in interior, angle 3 in the interior, angle 7 in the exterior. So we are having these four pairs as corresponding angles because they lie on the same side of transversal with different vertices, one in the interior and another in the exterior. So these are our corresponding pairs of angles. Now, similarly, we will see one more pair. Again, it's under the group angle is on the same side of transversal and it is co-interior angles. So it's on the same side of transversal first. So it is pairs of angles that lie on the same side of transversal with second point is different vertices. That means again we will be having the same pairs that we took in the last case. Then the important point that is from the name we are getting as both lie in the interior. So we have angle 4, angle 5, similarly angle 3, angle 6. These are our angle pairs that lie on the same side of transversal with different vertices and both lie in the interior. So here angle 4, angle 5 and angle 3, angle 6 are two pairs of co-interior angles. Now again we are having the same group that is angles on the same side of transversal and the another group of angles or another pair of angles is co-exterior angles. So it's again lying on the same side of transversal with different vertices and both lie in the exterior. So angle 1 and angle 8, angle 2 and angle 7. These are the pairs of angles that lie on the same side of transversal with different vertices and both lie in the exterior. So these are our co-exterior pairs of angles. Now we have another group and that is angles on the alternate sides of the transversal. That means this time we'll be taking alternate sides of the transversal, one angle from left side and another from right side. So we'll be having the different pairs here. And the first one is alternate exterior angles. That means angles should lie on the alternate sides of the transversal and then both should lie in the exterior. So we are having these pairs angle 1, angle 7 as angle 1, angle 7. These are on the alternate sides of the transversal with different vertices and both lie in the exterior. Similarly, angle 2 and angle 8. Both of them lie in the exterior with different vertices and on the alternate sides of the transversal. So these are our two pairs of alternate exterior angles. Angle 1, angle 7, angle 2, angle 8. These are our alternate exterior angles. Then we have the last pair of angles and that is again in the group angles on the alternate sides of transversal and it is alternate interior angles. That means on the alternate sides of the transversal with different vertices and both lie in the interior. So we have angle 4, angle 6, angle 3, angle 5. They lie in the interior with different vertices and on the alternate sides of the transversal. So these are our different pairs of angles that are formed by transversal with two lines and it is necessary for all the pairs that they should be having different vertices. So in our today's tutorial we read about transversal and the different pairs of angles formed by the transversal with two lines. I hope you understood it all. Thank you.